Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while I made any content, to be honest. And for those that do not know, I'm Anthony Akpan, and as you can read from the title of this video, I'm restarting the YouTube channel. Why? Because I feel like it's something I should be doing. I've always been drawn towards making content, but I never really had the chance to, and I've been making excuses. So I'm like, things I make more content. And I keep on saying I would make today, I'll make tomorrow, and I haven't. So I just decided to, you know what, just start. So who am I? I am Anthony Akpan, a senior software developer based here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm also a startup founder. In this video, I'll be doing a general intro about myself. Sorry in case I'm looking somewhere because I have like content beside me that I'm reading from. So moving on. Um so let me begin my story. Let's just start with my childhood. So I grew up in Oyo State, Lagos, Nigeria, and from there I was always been since I was young, I always been a thinker. Right? I like to like take things apart, put things together, and like to build, like to see how what makes this stick. And I've had my own fair share of like beatings because of that. Like, don't break that, don't break this. Yeah, this term they use in Yoruba land passage, like someone that likes to, like spoil things. I was known as that. Um, but yeah, fast forward. I picked up programming when I was in secondary school. I picked up Python probably because I was interested in building robots, and then after that, I dropped Python for a while to focus on my exams, jam, like, and so on. And then I applied when it was time for me to go to the university. I applied to the University of Lagos UNILAG and applied for computer engineering because, as I said, I was already in love with like building stuff. I thought like computer engineering would be such a nice course to study. I would learn how computers work, the engineering of computers. Oh, was I mistaken? So I applied and didn't get in the first time, so I'd stay at home for like a year. And during that year, I switched from Python that I was learning while in secondary school to web development. The primary reason was that every time I wrote a Python script, I was like run the code. But in web development, there was this plugin called Live Server that I could just run, and it was going to like instantly show the code. Like as I'm saving the file, I'm seeing the changes, and so just so ecstatic. And I was like, okay, you know what? Web development is. I learned HTML, CSS relatively easy. Then JavaScript took me like a very long while to master JavaScript. Even to today, self, but let's yeah. I learned JavaScript good enough to like be proficient with it. And at this period, I'd already entered university, was in year one, learning different things. We're doing GGs, meeting new friends, meeting new people that are quite like changing my entire life. And then this was also the period I also joined the GDSA or the DSA or the GDSOC. It has so many names. That club changed my career path like permanently, right? And it did that by introducing me to um introducing me to fellow developers. Before this, as I said, I grew up in Oyo, and then I came to Lagos school. Oyo does not have like a vibrant tech community. I was not even in Ibadan, I was in Oyo. So I was like climbing mostly on my own. I thought I was good. I did not have anybody to like compare myself with. When I got into the university and I joined the DSA, I think the lead that back then was Hope, and Hope left not too long after. Hope was like transitioning out, and Geek so Akinjobi Sodiq was like entering as the lead during that period. Um, yeah, I met a lot of developers during that from the club, a lot of experts in their craft. I also learned that like I was not as good as I thought I was, and I had like so much learning to do. So yeah, I started to grind like crazy throughout my years in school, year one, year two. I think it was during that year two that COVID happened, right? And the COVID period. right? I'd already become I'd already become relatively good at programming. Yeah. And I'd already also learned my weaknesses and my strengths. And when COVID-19 happened, we were all told to like pack our bags and go back home. So I went back to Yo and we were doing like online schooling and whatnot. But I knew I was broke and I did not want to come back to school broke. I needed to find a way to make money. Learning how to code is not cheap. You need a computer, you need to be able to work, you need a lot of things, yeah. You need power supply. And I did not have all of that. So I told my mom that if she could like buy for the generator so I could like work, I was going to like work hard enough to get a job and pay her back. So that's what I did. I started to apply for like 50 jobs per day. I was applying to everywhere and everything. I had reminders from LinkedIn to Indeed to everything in general. It was me just pumping in application. The one day I saw a company, applied, I was getting interviews, I was refining my CV, building more projects, building fun stuff that I wanted to build. And after that, I got a job offer. Yes, got a job offer as an associate developer. So I didn't start out as an intern or junior level. They just employed me as an associate developer and dropped me in a project. The project was quite important for the company, and I started to like work on the project. And I stayed there for like almost a year. And during this period, school resumed back. I probably should timestamp my events on my 2022. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to like go with the flow. This is like, even though I have a script, I'm reading off scripts right now, so I'm just going with the flow. Um, as I was saying, during this period, school resumed. This was like 2021 ish. School resumed. I got another job offer that was paying more. I resigned from my old place and accepted the next one. Did this, then got another job offer, switched again. Yeah, I switched a lot of job. My third job offer was already at senior level, so I was employed as a senior developer. My trajectory for like my career path was very weird. I started as an associate and then when proceeded into senior like a very, very short time frame. Not because I was always like building, I was always trying to figure out what made this work. I'll go to website and say this is not so hard, I can build this, or oh I can't build this. What do I need to learn to build this? That was how my path was basically. Also accelerated my growth like mad. Then after all of that, I this was like year three ending. I decided to like start my own company. I've started a company before, right? I tried starting a company when I was in year one. Story for another day, but I'm trying to create this video short. But when I moved on to like year three ending into year four ish, I had the idea for tax day and tax was supposed to be a place where people could like host tax and receive tax, right? And I really believed in the idea. And so I told my friends and so we came together and started to make tax day, right? And it was also during this period when I started reading taxi that I also transitioned from Unilag. Unilag had become too stressful, too rigid, not flexible. And I said, I'm tired. I'm not doing this again. So I switched from Unilag to Niva, where it was more flexible. They allowed you to like work and school. And I was like, okay. So yeah, switched from there and I started to focus on tax because I had more time now. And I also took in like a full time role that was more serious and also became a team lead. So all during this period, the pay was higher, I was more comfortable, I moved into my apartment. All of this happened in the same, roughly around the same period. And yeah, so I started to be Taaskly. Taaskly is the name of the startup I'm currently the founder of, right? What does Taaskly do, or what did it originally do? We have pivoted like multiple times now. So the original idea for Taaskly was to build a platform where people could post and accept tax, right? And then after all of that, after posting and accepting tax, checked the analytics, it wasn't working. I'll probably like tell another story about the taxi journey of how I started other startups for taxi, right? Um, it wasn't working, and I was like, maybe we need to change. I was not getting revenue. The people were using the platform wrongly, so we pivoted to something else. Then after that, that still didn't work. Then we pivoted to the current idea that Taaskly is, which is an holding company. We are focused on building products for the African businesses. So software technology, Western software technologies are very costly for African businesses. So we decided to like build native in native ingrown technology for African businesses. So e-commerce stores, forms, leaderboards, to-do lists, all of that, all the good stuff. Try to build that. Um, so so in so we decided to build that. Sorry, someone's ringing here. And after all of that, one of the products that Taxi is currently working on is Gomatic. Gomatic is a platform that helps you achieve your goals. You tell it your goal, it generates actionable steps, milestones, and to dos, then gives you assistance to actually help you achieve these goals. And that's what I'm currently working on. I'll probably be posting more videos about the startup I'm working on, Gomatic. Taxday is the parent company of Gomatic. Gomatic is a sub product of Taxday. Um, the progress we are making, the interesting stuff. I'm going to be applying. I plan on like quitting my job later on this 2025. So later on 2025, everything goes as planned. Plan on resigning to focus mainly on tax day and Gomatic. And yeah, but that's basically it. So if my entire story sounded fun to you or interesting and you would like to hear other fun parts or follow me on my journey in building Gomatic and Taaskly, then like and subscribe, share this video to whoever you think will find this helpful. And yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Bye, guys.